All right, man, we are back at it again. Opinionated Truth. I am your host, Mr. Player Crazy, aka the Black Ernie Johnson, aka Westside Pimpin'. So this is more of a impromptu episode. We're just gonna pick up where we left off from the previous one. But I do have a special guest. I have my brother, Alton Kirksey, aka the Rec League legend. How you doing, Bryce?
Hey, how you doing, Anton? I'm good.
That's good. That's good. How you doing, little bro? You just sleepy? You look groggy today.
Just a little tired. Been pretty busy over the last few weeks, but I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good, man. So we're gonna talk about two things. He has, you want to call it a company or a business or?
Company business is all fine.
Okay. So he has his own company called Black Excellence. It's a clothing line and it has some philanthropy in it. Could you explain that part for me? I'm not sure how you want to interpret that.
No, that's fine. The philanthropy part is basically we target community service a lot and helping our community. So we want to open a community center one day, hopefully to provide. My main goal is fitness for the youth and possibly a home to most nonprofits that don't have a building. We're working to get Northland Mall, so we're gonna keep our hopes up.
Northland Mall. I used to get my whites up at Northland. Oh man. Back from Hallie Magnet Middle School. That's closed though, but whatever. So, okay. So, how did you come to start Black Excellence? Like, what was the driving force that made you say, hey, I want to do this and I want to use different products to promote this message?
Funny thing is, I didn't want to start a company. I told our mom all the time I never wanted to be in business.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. Like after graduation, it kind of sparked because I never really thought like.
Graduation of high school?
Yeah, I graduated from high school. So after that, before I went to the magic program at State, we just kind of sat down and I made this thing on Twitter. I think I posted like some of my achievements and I put hashtag Black Excellence.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of went up from there. So I was kind of excited. I wanted to make something that would kind of spark people to, I don't know how to say it, like,
Do better?
not do better, but recognize that they have their own achievements in their own way. And, like, this world is so big, you can get drowned and, like, not doing enough based on somebody else. But in reality, what you do is more than somebody else, apparently.
That's
So,
deep. What you do is, you said, read that part again? What you do is what?
What you do can be more than somebody else or something that somebody else wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of targeting that, really helping people just feel confident in what they can do and what like their abilities. Is kind of where I'm going with it.
So rumor has it, aka I just went in the living room and asked. So I remember you saying the Wale album, is it the album about nothing helped inspire your creation and your business? How did that help?
Actually, yeah, it did. So I forget the name of the song, but Wale he said something where he grows his hair out so he can't fit the crown that society expects. And I thought that was pretty deep because I don't want this to be a normal societal company. Our company more so has a message behind our clothes. So when you buy it, you're buying it with a purpose. You're not buying it just because, oh, it looks sweet or I just want to support. No, you're buying it to feel confident enough in yourself to wear something that bold.
So it has an intangible effect as opposed to a superficial one.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, Wale's, I guess, talking about retirement and he's just tired of the music industry. So, he's one of my favorite rappers too. I got a million favorite rappers. We'll get into that later. So I remember you telling me back in the day you wanted to ultimately save the world. So how would Alton Bryce save the world with philanthropy and with Black Excellence? How would you want to do that ideally?
Well, my major is kinesiology, so I'm going to school to basically become a strength and conditioning trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my idea of saving the world now would be basically through health, because health is wealth, kind of like what we talked on the way over here.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how I'm going about it, because if you're healthy, you live long. If you live long, you can do a lot. I'm here to live a long time, not just a good one.
Oh, you try to be here for a long time. Longevity, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so, no, when we had that conversation about saving the world, it made me think, like, does the world really need saving? Because I feel like, I feel like life is yin and yang, ups and downs,
Right.
left and right.
Of course.
So I feel like without the problems of the world, let's just throw some out there. Let's say poverty, um, socioeconomics, racism. I feel like we wouldn't have the strides or the good messages or imagery that we would have today. I feel like it all has to come full circle.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking that maybe you just wanted to save the world and get rid of all that. And so I'm like, what's the after effect of you saving the world like that? What would be the next thing?
I mean, it's possible to think you can solve every problem, but in reality, I had to pick one.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I can't solve racism. I can't solve poverty. I can't solve socioeconomic status. But I know something I'm good at is fitness. And, fitness is not racist. Fitness is equitable. Fitness is fair. Anybody can work out. Anybody can get the chance to look good and live for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And even though my company may be targeted to our specific race, I still want to help anybody I can through fitness.
Okay, so you still have all-inclusive messages, but you're still feeding our race.
Yeah, of course. Our
Okay.
community always got to come first.
Okay, we are black, by the way. So, okay.
Yeah,
Is there anything upcoming events you may have? Any new products, new lines, that you are coming out with as far as Black excellence goes?
I just created our winter line for the new year. So if you want to go check that out on the site. That would be helpful.
Throw your social media out there for me.
Our company social media is beexcellent_. That's for all social media, Twitter and Instagram, and mine's is 4_ALT.
That is too many underscores.
I made it when I was young.
Okay, that's fine. You was alt. Who's calling you alt around here?
My friends called me alt a long time ago.
Okay. So, all right. So that's the Black excellence portion. Let's talk about the fitness portion, aka and the basketball portion. So, you're a rec league legend. Southfield's finest. Came up in the beach woods.
Yep.
Man. So talk about that whole journey and how basketball has taken you to become, what do we want to call you now, the assistant coach? Strength and conditioning coach for East Lansing?
Yeah, strength coach for East Lansing.
And working as a community liaison for MSU?
Yeah, marketing liaison.
Okay, so talk about going from rec league legend to the coach. How is that transition?
The transition is definitely different. Playing and coaching is two different aspects. I definitely get what people were trying to tell me back when I was playing. But it's a good one because it's good to have somebody that's played basketball versus somebody that's just watched it their whole life because they know the ins and outs, how it is in the game. And I personally think that younger coaches are pretty good. Nothing's wrong with my coach. Coach Smith is wonderful. I'm not down playing him at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I think having a younger coach or a few younger guys on your staff adds some value to players because they feel like they can relate more, I think.
Okay. So, got to tell a little story, man. So, if y'all know me, I'm moderately decent when my lungs have a second wind because I'm asthmatic. Now, my brother, he's been playing rec ball, and he played a little bit of high school ball, and he's been playing it for almost, how many years you want to say, 10? 7?
Probably longer than that.
We'll say, let's talk about the Beechwood League. How long would that be? Like 7?
I've been playing there since I was 10.
10,
So that's about 7 years. Yeah, I stopped at 17.
All right, so I got an angle. So let me develop. So you get there. When did you get your first championship?
Not until I was 14.
14?
Yep.
All I'm saying is this, man. I never played organized basketball until I was 15 years old. You know where I'm going with this.
I do.
And guess what I got? A championship.
Whatever.
Guess how many points I scored throughout the whole season?
How many?
6. That was it. All I needed 6 points to the championship, 4 rebounds, and I got a highlight tape. And I got a trophy in my first year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you did.
I'm Robert Ory.
Yeah.
While we got LeBron over here striking and crying. Remember that game you played where you was like yelling at the ref?
I do remember that. I remember that, and I got ejected. Yep, I had to sit down.
Why was you yelling, man?
He pissed me off, man. I was mad. He wasn't calling no fouls. I was tired of getting hit, But I learned my lesson. I didn't ever want to sit down again, so that wasn't fun.
So let's talk about the other event that you had where you were in the championship game. You were emotionally riled up, and the point guard hit the game-winning shot.
Yeah, he did.
Take me through that experience, because I never connected my emotions to that type of situation for real. So I don't know what it's like. So tell me.
It was emotional because never won before, so that was different.
Okay.
I was very heated in that game because it was very close. It was very low scoring. I think.
Which I had like 20 points.
It was 20-18. Yeah, it was 20-18. We won by a Hail Mary. Teardrop? That's what we won by.
Oh, okay.
So it was definitely different. What's funny is I wasn't nowhere near emotional when I went to my Renaissance JV championship. Even though we didn't win, I wasn't really like emotional. Probably because I didn't play as much. But versus when I was at Beechwood, and even though it's a Beechwood rec league, it's kind of like, wow, I'm playing in a championship game. And you don't really think about it that much as a kid, like, oh, this doesn't count for anything. But in your mind, it counts for everything. So I was very excited. I was pretty emotional when I won MVP for the Junior NBA.
Oh, man, I think that was your best performance ever. I've never seen you play like that in my life. I'm like, you actually going hard for real. I'm like, if you go hard like this on the Renaissance team. I mean, circumstances were probably different, but,
Yeah, of course. I mean, it is what it is. It just I wasn't meant to be a college basketball player. And I came to terms with that when I was a freshman.
Okay.
In college, but it's cool though. I think that was my best performance too, and I wish I could have played like that more often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was fun being the MVP on a losing team. It was definitely fun.
Jerry West. I think Jerry West won Finals MVP and he lost.
Really?
Yeah. So you ain't the only one. Jerry West. That's a legend right there, man.
Jerry West. Yeah, that's what I need.
So, okay. So let's see. Let's transition into coaching now. So let me ask you this. Being on both sides of the coin, which side allows you to have more empathy? Playing the game or coaching the game?
That's a good question. I think empathy-wise, I would say coaching because even though, players don't really think, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, we've been there. Like, we've been in if not the same, but similar situations. Like, this past weekend, my girls had a scrimmage. And I think I remember being in their position where we played a physical team. And, we didn't know what to do. And so instead of, harping down on them, I kind of just uplifted them. Like, this is something different. This is what people don't have, like, the opportunities that we have. Coming from where we come from, like a nice background. So
go into that further more, because I think some people might misconstrue
that. As far as from what I was always told, is like playing in Detroit is different than playing anywhere else because this is all we got. If you good at something, you gonna be great at it.
Or you're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off.
Exactly, because this is all we got to get out of here. So it's like when you come up somewhere different where they teach you that you can be something more than just this one thing that you're good at. You can be good at anything. It's kind of like, well, dang, I don't have to, no, it's not the only game. It's not my only shot. A lot of people play like this is their last game, And I kind of told that to the girls, and they definitely stepped up to the plate for the next game. So I was very excited about that. We won. We won 2. Lost 1.
Oh, okay. In the scrimmages, right?
Yeah, they were the scrimmages, so it was really cool. They didn't have a starting guard, so I was very excited about that. But it was definitely cool.
Okay. All right then. So let's see what we can get into now. I think let's play a couple games. So
okay.
So me and the guys was playing the game. Who you got? Now you listen to rap, right?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna try to give you some mainstream people. Who you got? Mystical or Ludacris?
That's a good one.
Who you got? That's a hard one for me too.
I think I would take Ludacris just because he's more exciting to listen to.
Okay.
You know, his
more
comedy.
More exciting than Mystical?
Mystical is interesting, but I can't understand Mystical.
Oh man, you hear danger? You can understand that.
I heard danger. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a mainstream one. Biggie or Jay-Z?
Ooh. I would do Biggie. Even though I don't listen to Biggie too much, I listen to Jay-Z more. Biggie definitely had this, I guess, the swag. You know, I guess I'm too old to be saying that, but swagger.
I don't know if it's old, but it's definitely outdated.
Yeah, he definitely was interesting. Like I enjoy listening to Biggie because it's like you kind of can feel where he's coming from. Jay-Z is a good artist too. Don't get me wrong; he's definitely a multi-millionaire. So Jay-Z is pretty good to follow up.
So wait, let me ask you this: so being a multi-millionaire makes you a good artist?
I wouldn't say so, but I mean, as far as like your music, it wouldn't. But I think he's made a definite change.
Let's say strides. Like he's altered the way people viewed the music business. He kind of put a lot of power in the artist's hands a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay. So I don't know if you listen to these two, but I'm gonna just throw it out there. Vince Staples or Dave East?
I don't listen to either one. So.
I'm going Vince Staples. All right,
Sure.
let's see. I'm gonna see if you know this one. Freddie Gibbs or J Rock?
I heard wasn't J Rock on that one song by Kendrick Lamar?
That win.
Oh, that was that song. I thought it was the other one that was in Black Panther.
I think he's on the soundtrack.
Yeah, I thought he was on that song. I mean, I guess J Rock. That's the only one I heard.
Oh, you didn't listen to Freddie Gibbs?
I'm not into a lot of underground.
That's fine. All right, this is an interesting one. This is a triple header.
Triple header.
Jay-Z, Puffy, or Snoop? This is hard for me, man.
What? Jay-Z is the easiest choice.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Over Puff? Puff Daddy.
Sean Diddy Combs is not a rapper. Amazing producer. Amazing producer.
Amazing executive.
Amazing executive. I wish to be like Puff Daddy soon.
Well, look, shout out to the GGN. I'm going with Puff with all the shiny suits. You feel me?
Just dancing all in the videos.
Dancing, moving all in there. If you don't want to go there, come to Death Row. which leads to my next one. Death Row or Bad Boy?
Bad Boy.
Oh, man. Everybody go with the shiny suits. Nobody wants to be on a label called Death Row.
No, I don't think death is a good thing to be a part of.
I don't think so neither, man.
But, no, Bad Boy just seemed more fun to be around, have a good work environment. Wasn't all so serious all the time.
See, you saw the Tupac movie, and you saw the Straight Outta Compton. You was like, no, I ain't about to go there. I ain't about to do that.
No, I ain't about to do that one. No, I couldn't do that.
All right, so let me see. Ja Rule or 50 Cent? Now, they had beef.
Didn't like 50 Cent just pay to have his concert and not have people in or something?
I think he kind of like blackballed him a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but I would go 50 Cent just because I grew up with 50 Cent.
I'm going Ja Rule. Ja Rule got the hits. I can make some money off Ja Rule. Throw a concert real quick.
Don't even listen to Ja Rule, so
It's okay. Let's do some R&B.
I like R&B.
So I asked the guys this yesterday. Black, Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door.
That's hard. That's hard. Because it all depends on what mood you're in. If you kind of in the mood setting, you on a date with your girl, I would go Party. If you kind of mad at the world, I would go Bryson.
The world.
You know, Bryson, him and that ex, they ain't too cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Black is definitely an all-around artist.
A lot of people say he overrated.
Yeah, I can see that.
How is he overrated?
I don't really enjoy his music.
The first album was crazy.
I only heard the 2 mainstream songs, and that's it.
All right, that's different.
So I've tried to listen to him. It just sounds pretty weird. Sounds like The Weeknd. But I like The Weeknd sometimes. You know, it all depends. He has a good records here and now.
You don't like when black people like, goddamn high. You can't get with that, huh?
I don't know what he's saying.
That's fine.
So, but Bryson Tiller, I think, would be my choice. I listen to Bryson a lot.
All right. So me and the guys discussed this one earlier. We'll come back to R&B in a minute. Kyrie or AI?
Well, that was definitely flip the script.
I had to flip the script on you because we about to get into the LeBron topic in a minute.
I think I would go Kyrie.
We said Kyrie too.
Yeah, he's a closer.
And he can shoot better. And I felt like Iverson didn't really have the best ball handling. I think he's the originator of the crazy ball handling that a lot of guys are doing. But I think Kyrie is just on a whole nother level with it.
Any person that can sit out his whole college career basically and still get drafted and still be the best ball handler in the league, I think he's pretty good.
Got a point there.
I think he's pretty good there.
That's them Blue Devils for you.
Yeah, he's pretty good there.
All right. Do you listen to Summer Walker?
I heard her. Doesn't she make the girls need love?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she made.
She made a couple other songs too. But...
I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of new music.
Oh, that's fine. So Summer Walker or her?
Her. I like her melody. What's funny, I just listened to like both her albums. Like the first one and the last one she just came out with. They sound really good.
Oh, so you going with her? I'll go with her too, I guess.
Yeah.
Summer Walker in there though. So let's do one more. TDE or Dreamville?
That's Top Dog Entertainment, right?
Yeah.
I be forgetting sometimes. A lot be in my mind. But
Do you want me to give you the roster?
No, I don't need it. I think I'll do Dreamville just because of J. Cole.
Do you know who else on there? Nope.
Bass and
Bop.
Jitty Jid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's more people.
I don't know.
Ari Lennox, Kaz,
J. Cole is all I know.
and Earth Gang.
Nope, I don't do underground.
All right, cool. Yeah. Well, let's do your top 5 favorite rappers and album of the year.
Ooh.
Let's start with album of the year first.
Album of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty tough. I'm gonna go with T Grizzly. Still my moment. I really like that album. It's pretty good, motivating.
First day out, huh?
Yeah, first day out. Well, not that one, but still my moment is pretty good.
All right. I gotta go to Astro World. Just because me and you about to go see him on Wednesday.
We are about to go see him. Astro World was pretty good. I cannot lie.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. But I still think I like the other album.
Grizzly.
No. It's Trey Songz. Travis Scott other album.
Oh, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight.
That
went hard. That went hard when it dropped.
Man, that's all we listen to, me and my friends.
in the dorms. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all we listen to
Okay.
back there.
Okay. So, name your top 5 rappers for me.
Top 5? Ooh. I would have to say number 5 would be Jay-Z. Yeah, number 5 would be Jay-Z. Number 4, I would say.
We on 4 now.
I would say Kendrick, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on like what he put out. Number 3, I would say J. Cole, number 3.
Okay.
Number 2, that's this guy I listen to all the time. Kyle. Kyle's pretty good. I like Kyle.
At number 2?
Yeah, his wordplay is really good.
At number 2, though.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
And number 1, of course, would be my brother, Anton.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Attention to detail on all streaming platforms and Cartier Classic, by the way. I was trying to keep it off me, but you put it on me.
Go get that for him. It's pretty good.
Go stream it for me so we can do more stuff like this. I'm trying to be the next Joe Budden if you ain't know. Not as bad, though. So, I got another one. All right. Damn or KOD?
KOD.
KOD over Damn?
Yeah.
Kids on drugs?
Yeah.
Over Damn?
Yeah. It was pretty good.
I'm going.
It's not one song on there that you can skip. Maybe one at the most.
It's probably one of the most.
One at the most.
So you feel like Damn had more skippable songs?
Yeah. He kind of went a little too left.
Oh, okay.
But it was good, though. It was really good. I was just mad he didn't release it on the day he was supposed to release it, April 7th was the day he was supposed to release it. He didn't release it then.
That's because he was too busy dissing Big Sean and Drake.
Oh, I don't care. I wanted it on April 7th.
Oh, man. So, did you get a chance to listen to the Tory Lanez, Joyner Lucas freestyles?
Didn't Tory Lanez say he's better than everybody in rap?
Yeah. Not everybody. He said Sean, Kendrick, Cole. He was on IG Live.
Does he even rap? I thought he sings.
Well, back in the day, he really used to rap for real. And then he started singing. He kind of did both.
Is it auto-tune?
Yeah.
I thought so. I'm like, I didn't know he could sing. The only song I listen to is B.I.D. That's all I listen to. I don't really listen to Tory Lanez like that. I don't really like him. He's not a good guy.
Well, our birthdays are 2 days apart, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Whatever. But I think Joyner really won. A lot of people say Tory just off the one track alone, the Liddy again. I think he emptied out the whole clip on that one.
Okay.
So, but I enjoyed the ZZ freestyle a lot, and it was kind of. A lot of people have been saying he's kind of corny, and I kind of get that.
Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
He reminds me of Eminem.
But a lot of lyrical rappers have a tad bit of corniness in them.
Eminem's pretty corny.
Kyle's pretty corny.
Yeah.
But he can rap.
Yeah. Grabbing butt off.
Ludacris was corny. He could rap.
Ludacris was hilarious.
He could rap, though.
Videos.
Right. But, I don't know. There's something about corniness and ability to go together.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't listen to it, but they downplayed his I'm Not a Racist song. I think that was very well needed and needs to be heard by a lot of people. I think that was a very good song.
I think we live in a day and age where, people are forcing us to live our authentic selves at all times. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people aren't comfortable with that. Even me at times. Sometimes I might not necessarily be comfortable being authentic.
Understandable.
So.
Understandable.
So speaking on that, so how do you feel about I think, let's take it back to Black excellence. So I remember you saying back when we were staying in Armstrong together, you wanted to target the brand towards Black males, and I wanted to know why specifically them, because a lot of females buy your clothes.
A lot of females do buy my clothes. That's because a lot of females shop. So, no hate towards them. I love the customers. I love y'all, all y'all.
All respect.
All respect.
All respect.
But I definitely think Black men need a lot more support, mentally and physically and emotionally. Definitely being up at state, it showed me that hypermasculinity is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that we're always taught to be so tough. But in reality, we need some uplifting. And a lot of guys do not get that, especially based off the societal norm of Black Twitter, what a guy's supposed to be like, what women want.
Black Twitter is toxic. So to the
a little bit,
a
little bit to masculinity, but but no, really, I think that for me, it uplifted me, and I know if I was a man who got uplifted by my own brand, not just because you're supposed to, but I think it would help a lot of more people, and a lot of guys have told me it helps.
So how does the term, in your eyes, Black excellence give support to a man? Not physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally. How does that work for you?
Funny thing is, I wasn't trying to name my company Black Excellence. That's a funny thing.
Oh, man.
But we stuck with the term because we're always categorized as Black men, never just a man.
We're African American.
Or just, we can't be a guy in general. It's always the black guy is the black guy, but Black excellence is to target, okay, we're black, but we're excellent. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my skin tone is darker than yours, but at the end of the day, I'm worth more just as you. I'm worth as much as just as you, I should say.
So essentially, in essence, y'all equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Equal.
So you feel like you want to use Black excellence to take the labels off what people do. Because I'm a person that need labels for understanding. Like, I need to understand, like, okay, you are a white man. You are a Chaldean man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I try to view all people as equal and as regular people. Like, I've had white friends. I don't know if I don't have Arabic friends, but
Friends of other races.
yeah, I have friends of other races, and I don't look at them because like they're white. I look at them like, oh, he's a guy who runs track. He's a guy who plays basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's another guy that has his own thing going. And despite my efforts to do anything else about it, to help other people about it, that's just how I view.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I view the world. I try to say it as equal instead of always as like racist. Because if you keep a one-sided lens, you're always going to have a one-sided mind.
True. And I feel like with the titles and the categories, I don't think there's nothing wrong as long as they're not restrictive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they have become a lot restrictive. So
Like when you're black, you're gonna be doing X, Y, and Z. And some of those cases may be true, and it may be overwhelmingly truth to the situation, but that's not always the case. Because I swear to God, I'm so regular. I watch so many comic books,
yeah, and I watch a lot of superhero shows. So
Right, we in the anime, we in there, a whole bunch of stuff. So,
yeah,
moral of the story: don't judge a book by its cover. Okay,
that's true.
so you say you want to do a gym with Black excellence.
Yeah.
Explain that vision for me. Explain what the 5-year to 10-year plan look like.
Oh, it's funny. I just kind of worked on that the other day. 5-year plan is based off out of college.
Mm-hmm.
We're working to get our first gym after college. So hopefully I'm, working for a pro or college team, making some good money as a strength and conditioning trainer.
NCAA.
Yeah. And be on the lookout for a new business venture through the company.
Oh, okay, okay.
Coming next year.
Up teaser, next interview. Okay.
Yep. But definitely trying to have a gym in the next 5 years after graduation. But we're gonna start basic, a training facility is what I'm kind of looking for. Not necessarily weights, but like training for athletes. So like we have workout gyms, we have basketball courts, but we don't have just a training facility. You know what I'm saying? Like say a football player wants to come work out, but work on his football skills with his cleats and, got a football. Instead of having to wait till summertime, he come in, get on the turf field, boom, he's doing his ladders, he's doing his shuffles, he's passing, doing catches with our shooting machine. That's kind of where I'm getting. Say an athlete wants to rent out a court for an hour to get personal time in the gym. He can get half the court, let's say $50. For 2 hours, he gets the gun. He gets some basketball gloves to help with his handling, some strength balls. That's kind of where I'm looking at as far as having a gym. Yes, we're gonna have the personal workout section, but I want to wait until I get kind of bigger for that. So in the 10 years, so the next 5 years after that, when we get our first gym, I want to have another building off of that. So it's like, okay, now you got your regular workout gym for people that's not athletes that want to just work out, get a membership, stay healthy. The thing that I'm trying to do with the gyms that most gyms don't do is that you get a personal trainer, like with your membership. So there's no longer you got to pay extra to have personal training. No, you get one. You use it at your disposal, but you definitely get one. He helps you with a diet plan. He helps you based on like what you want. So you want to build muscle mass, you're trying to be a bodybuilder. He helps you with that. If you're just trying to stay lean, stay in shape because you got kids at home, you want to be able to run around with them.
Time out. Is this option mandatory, the personal trainer, or is it voluntary?
It just comes with the membership. So I'll have a select group of personal trainers that come with each package. So say like the first package would be like muscle mass. Like I want to come in here. I want to come here to build muscle mass and be a bodybuilder. So you get this personal trainer that has this specific skills, who can give you this type of diet plan for one set price, and you still get to come to the gym. You get to bring one guest with you. You know what I'm saying? If you get the next membership, still same terms, same conditions apply. If you were just looking for trying to stay lean, stay fit, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
then you get this personal trainer. And there's an option to have no personal trainer too. You can have that and you have unlimited guests, etc. Well, I work out the price list when the time gets there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of where I'm going. I want to expand it in the community so it's an affordable gym for those that need it. And to go back to the athlete training facility, they can get a membership too. So they don't know no longer have to just rent out space. They can okay, I'm paying this set price every month for this amount of time for this court. You know what I'm saying? It kind of be like on a regular, or this field, or this golf area. I want to target all athletes. I want to give a safe space for those that feel like they have a chance to make it. Cause
So the G Leaguers.
the NBA, NFL players, not just the G Leaguers, but
the farmers, the farm leaguers, the ones that don't go to college and go overseas, play a year, then come back and get drafted. Them people.
Yeah, man, because you never know how your story will work out, and if you're always told like if you're always like not able to afford a place to really work out and be where you want to be, then it's like, why am I even doing this? Like, I wish I would have had something like that when I was
just
growing
opportunity.
Up. Yeah, so I would have been able to work out even when my mom said no. I'd be able to go when people are doubting me. I'd be able to find a safe space to where I know I can develop my skill and become good. And even with that, we would get like trainers. If you wanted to add a trainer to your personal train to your own training, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm getting it, to put more bodies in fitness, to see that it's good. Even if you're like, I still train for basketball even though I'm not playing. I still work out like I want to get good just because I like basketball. Some people do that.
Trying to be like Denzel off He Got Game, huh?
Yeah, like some people really just do that. Some people like to just play the sport, and it's like you shouldn't be limited because you don't play for the NBA. You shouldn't be limited to access of personal training or specific things that athletes get. It should be for everybody, in my opinion.
I always feel like the luxuries that athletes have on a higher scale should be accessible to people on a regular scale.
Yeah, show them what it's like before they even get there, so they can see if they want to do this. You know what I'm saying? To show them if they're serious about it. Because if you're serious about it, you're gonna get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? When I was serious about it, I got it anyway. I found my trainer. I found the person I wanted to go to. I tried to get the money for it. I made a way to get to places. You know what I'm saying? I had to think
By made a way, he mean use my car, and I had to drop him off everywhere.
Everywhere.
So
everywhere. So it's like I got the rides. I was at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Every Saturday. I was at the gym every Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I think it definitely will help with that aspect and with the parents aspect for those who can't afford to let their son or daughter play all the time. It'll definitely give like an affordable plan for even the kids that kind of are working. They can afford it to have like their first. It'll teach them to give them the first real bill. How to pay on time, late fees, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm looking into that aspect. So that's the 5 to 10 year plan right now.
Okay, so just in summary, you plan on having a multi-purpose facility. Essentially, it's like an extension of what Lifetime Fitness is. I feel like Lifetime Fitness is like the root of what you're trying to do, and then you just want to take it further than what it is.
Yeah, I want it geared towards certain things. That's all.
You just want more variety in training, in personal training.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people get motivated from personal training, and a lot of people don't know if you work out enough, you won't get sick you won't get injured.
Okay.
So, you take care of your body one way, you're gonna end up taking care of your body all ways. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the 5 to 10 year plan, and I hope you achieve that. And I'll do whatever I can. I'll buy all the shirts. I'll do the best that I can.
Thanks, Anton.
So let's see what we got here. So here's the interesting thing I always wondered about your brand, right?
Okay.
I feel like your brand is really intent. It's really purposeful. And it kind of forces people, at least a person like me, to always have to be true to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So have you received backlash from anybody regarding your brand? Is it like, do they feel like it's controversial? Do they feel like it's restrictive? What have been some of the criticisms?
Yeah, I've gotten controversial. Not to name names or anything. When I first introduced my company, A lot of people said I shouldn't do it because it's too specific. I cannot pronounce that word.
Specific.
But yeah, it's targeted to our community only. A lot of people feel like our community won't buy. So
They don't. They try. They do the best they can.
I mean, hey, it's okay. Like, I'm not, as much as I would love to get a profit from it, I'm not in it for the profit. I just enjoy knowing that I'm making something that can make somebody's day, make somebody feel a little bit better about themselves. So I gave one of my mentees my hat, and he wears it all the time. It says "Make Black Excellent Again," and I don't know if he gets the message behind it or not, but I know, like, it makes me feel good seeing that he wears that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a little bit of criticism. Not a lot of support at first. I mentioned it to a friend, and he was like, so he hit me with the whole business logic, like, what's the plan? What are we doing here? X, Y, and Z. What do you need my help for? And I was like, I don't know. But not that was criticism, but it definitely woke up my eyes that, like, okay, this is more than just you wanting to do something. Like, you got to make something out of it.
Yeah, you got to be purposeful.
Yeah, so that's what made me kind of have purpose behind it. And, when I talked to him again, he kind of like, okay, I like the idea. I like where we're going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And, but as far as, like, criticism, not a lot. Just a lot of verbal support. Not money support.
Okay.
But it will come with time. I'm not really tripping, I'm not putting as much effort as I should be into the business right now, just because I'm really focused on trying to get my career started in my training business and stuff like that. But
sell them clothes, man.
Yeah, it comes. I get sales here and there. People buy stuff. I buy stuff. I like wearing my own clothes now. I shop more on my site than I ever shopped anywhere else.
You shopped your own brand.
Yeah, so it's like I feel good. It feels good to know that I made this, and I'm wearing what I made. I get questions like, well, where you get that from? Like, well, it's from my site. I made it. I did this. It feels good to, to do that, to say that. I hope that answered your question.
You did.
Okay, yeah. So
we know you can go on for hours and hours. So, it don't matter.
Whatever.
So what we got? We got 12 minutes, maybe 7, depends.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about the Tekashi 6ix9ine incident?
Talking about the boy that got charged for racketeering and all that stuff?
Yeah, I guess you hip to it, huh?
I mean, that's on the radio, but that's crazy, man.
Overall thoughts?
Rappers need to stop doing bad stuff. Like, I think it's time for some positive role models going on around here or something.
Remember what I said? Life is black and white, yin and yang, though.
Yeah, racketeering, ain't that like a federal crime or something?
Yeah, the feds got him.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. It sounds bad,
Racketeering is just basically like fighting, causing commotion within the community through crime. He got a RICO.
Oh. I'm afraid of this man.
He got trial on September 4th. He pled not guilty, and he fired his whole squad. The whole squad, though.
Weren't they like protecting him from like Chief Keef or somebody?
Well, he was in the 9 Trade Bloods. He was in the gang.
Listen, that's too much for my old self. I can't deal with all that.
Oh, you old now, huh?
Too old for all that.
You are grandpa, so okay.
But I definitely think that's different because I heard he was saying like the feds can't touch him, stuff like that. He's untouchable. So I definitely think karma is something.
Karma is real, huh?
Yeah, it definitely comes around tenfold.
Full circle too. Just so y'all know, karma comes around full circle. So if you got any bad energy, get rid of it.
It will come back.
For 2019, no more bad energy. And if you accidentally did something, apologize.
Yes, always apologize. Don't burn bridges if you don't have to.
Because people be talking about it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Nope, I'm asking for permission. I apologize.
Screaming.
So that's what people be saying. So I guess that's really about it. I enjoyed this episode with you, man.
Appreciate it. I do.
Mama was like, we need the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate my first radio interview. It's kind of nice.
We know the broadcasters be like, "This is not a radio. This is podcast. This is not professional." So,
Podcast interview. It's still nice.
still opinionated. We still got the truth going. So, any remarks? Anything you want to touch on before we go? I got a few basketball questions, but
oh my goodness,
I just want to know real quick.
I had a quote.
Okay.
I can't remember. Oh, I was just telling my friend this. Somebody told me this, and I think this is a very good quote. Despite it all, yet here I am.
Despite it all.
Yet here I am. I don't know who it was by, but I think that is a very deep quote, and I think somebody needs to hear that.
All right. So, just a quick take, hot take. LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe.
Thank you. Thank you. Kobe is the greatest. I'm not going to say the GOAT, but he's the greatest.
Kobe is definitely clutch.
All right. So, this has been the Opinionated Truth. We are opinionated, but we try to stay true. This is your host, Anton, Ant Genius, whatever you want to call me, Westside Pimpin', Big Daddy Boss Hog. And this has been my brother, Black Excellence, training coach, all of that. See you on the next episode.
Thanks.